Yeah, Tom
Yes.
Zimmerman, you're muted.
Tom, you have your hand up. Or did you need to say anything? Tom Zimmerman, that is? No. Okay, his hand is down.
Pardon us. I am so sorry for this delay. We didn't expect that.
What's the point of the practice?
That's exactly the point of the practice. Yes, good. Thank you for that support.
Technology is great when it works.
And it's working just the way it's supposed to. And the little thing's going around. So give us a few seconds. All right. Thank you. And we are beginning the vote now. You should be starting to get your emails.
David,
Yes.
it's Carol. I am not going to try that practice because I have very little battery. So
That's fine.
I will hold it till the original.
Okay.
I'm not seeing the email.
It should be coming shortly. It'll come to the same email address that you registered with. And Jim, I got YouTube worked out.
I have confirmation on that. Thanks.
I just got the email.
Great.
I received mine. It was in my junk folder. So folks, if you're not seeing it, make sure to check your spam or junk folders.
Certainly. That's good advice, folks. Good advice.
David, are you seeing numbers come in? Sherry, did you have a question?
Yes. Does that timer count down from when you send the votes and make them active or from when we open the email?
No, from when I started the election.
Okay.
So,
Okay. That gives us a little bit of time for it to come into our inbox, but that's all counted.
yes,
Okay.
that's why I gave it 8 minutes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
We
getting
already
an
have-
access key not found.
Are you copying it and pasting it?
I did one time and then I typed it in the second time.
Okay.
Let me try again.
Watch out for spaces. Don't
Well,
copy any empty spaces and paste. Just the
I'll do my
letters
best.
themselves. And we've got votes coming in. Yes, there are votes coming in.
Is there a space between May and 18, or is there no space between May and 18?
There's no space. There's a dash.
No, mine says May 18-23. I'm asking if
No,
there's
That's
no
right. All
space.
right. No space. No space on that. No space.
no,
Yeah.
no space between the May and 18. Thank you. That's the
Yeah.
difference then.
Okay.
Andrew,
Yeah,
what-
there are no blank spaces in either the key or the password. And starting with Andrew, how can I help you?
I have not received the email. I have looked in all of my folders and I do not see it anywhere. Can we check my credentials, make sure that it is in there properly?
I can after the voting is closed.
Okay.
So I'll make a note to do that. Sherry,
Leonardis.
thank you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I will tell you right now, District 54 already knows it. Just call me Sherry D. Nobody
Sherry
says my
D.
last name, Sherry D.
Got it.
But I got 2 copies of the email, and so I'm just trying to figure out if there's a reason why I have 2 or if there's a specific one I should use. It looks like they do have the exact same information, but I just wanted to let you know I did get 2 copies of it for some reason. So just
Okay.
throwing that out there. I'm going to follow it and get it taken care of because it's the same information, but wanted to let you know.
Very good.
That's
Thanks.
because you're special, Sherry.
Yeah.
I'm
Cherie.
special, all right. The rest of these people will get to know that.
So Sherry,
Um,
it looks like you registered for 2 different clubs.
Yes,
Because-
I did. I'm carrying
Yeah,
2
and
votes,
that's
one
why
for
you're-
each of my clubs, but
So
you
we have-
said
That's
it would
why
only
you're
be one
getting-
vote.
Yeah, but just follow one of the emails.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Sherry Adams Hall.
Thank you. You called Sherry before. I was going to answer, assuming you said my name wrong, but
Sherry
you
and
for
Sherry.
saying-
Yeah, I don't know, but
yeah, you got it right. You got it right. So my question is, I have called in via phone, and sometimes when I swipe up to make the Zoom call smaller, so I can access my mail, the Zoom call drops. I don't know if if there's any advice for that, or do I just, if that happens, I just dial back in.
that is correct. Yeah,
Okay,
if you
that's fine.
if you drop out, you drop back in, but the voting has nothing to do with the Zoom. So yeah,
Okay.
so you won't be dropped out. So very good. Anne,
Hi, everybody. I also have not received the email, so I just wanted to let you know that. I don't know if you're going to have a process for identifying the ones who didn't receive it.
well, it did send it. Yes. Confirmed it was sent to the same address that you registered with, which I'm going to double check right now. Give me a second.
Oops. It's
That would be-
Yeah,
AnneEworth@gmail.com.
it's not coming. It's not showing up. Okay, I'll be patient.
Hi, this is Patrick with Tarsus. If there is a keyword in the subject line, you can search your inbox for that, and it'll find by the keyword of the subject of the email. It'll find the email in any folder, including spam and trash.
Your keyword would be 211.
Yes, I use that myself.
Yeah, very good. So thank you, Anne. Me
Thank you.
lower your hand for you. And Patrick.
Yeah. Oh,
Which Patrick?
Patrick Olson, I'm sorry.
I am typing in my access key and password, and it's saying it's wrong every time.
Can you copy and paste it?
I tried that first. Neither way is working.
The tough one. Patrick, what are you typing in for your access key?
211-13.
Okay, and your password?
May with capital M dash 18-13.
Okay, take the dash out between May and 18.
Okay.
It's May 18-13.
Okay.
Let me know if that does not work.
That worked. Blind guy made a mistake.
Okay. We still have votes coming in. That's really good. Moving along.
It was a tough decision.
And it has ended. We have had our 8 minutes. So there. Okay, yeah, that's a real tough decision. Give me a second. And let me get the results.
You also have some hands raised.
Okay, Jim Sorbin.
Thank you. I did not receive a ballot, and I suspect a number of other people did not also.
Okay, we'll look into that in just a few seconds. So Jim did not. How about you, Derek?
I also did not receive a ballot. I checked my junk spam file, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna guess that's a Zboran problem. Might be your email, guys. Since you have the same email address.
Mike, ask people to raise their hand who didn't get it. Maybe we can get a feel for that.
If anybody who did not find it, please let me know. Did not find an email.
David, both Zborans are registered with one ballot each for a club.
Okay, and the email for the Zaborans?
Jim@zboran.com and Derek@zboran.com.
Okay, so that's where they were sent.
Nope.
Well, I got confirmation from the election buddy they were sent, but
Doesn't mean they went through, but yeah, I'm sure they were sent.
yeah. Okay. Well, we will try a second trial vote. But first, I think everybody, Tom Zimmerman.
Yeah, I couldn't turn my audio on earlier when I had a question. I have problem getting the access code to recognize for me. And my original question was, if we're leave that election buddy screen up, are you going to have to go through the access to everything every time, or will the new issue come up to vote on?
If you leave it open, then you will not have to re-enter your access and password again. If you close it, you will have to re-enter it every election.
Okay. Still can't get the access to allow me in.
Well, it won't now because the election is closed.
Understood. But I couldn't
Okay.
get it to.
All right, so we'll try it one more time here in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Andrew Welter.
Yes, I did not get the email. searched multiple times. Can we check my email that you guys have?
Could you please do that for me, Jim?
Yes, sir. You have andrewdwelter@gmail.com.
That's the right one.
Boom.
And apparently, Aqua wins over turquoise. 51 to 39, 56% of the vote.
Hmm.
So we're going to go back to elections and do that again to give everybody another chance to do this. Nick.
Yeah, I have the same issue with regards to receiving the email. I can put my email in the chat if somebody wants to double check it.
That'd be great. Thank you, Nick.
Your
And
email is nick.mongar@gmail.com.
That's correct. Yep.
You
All right.
registered for one vote for Club 4605.
Yep.
Hey, Dave, I think you might want to check how many votes you got total. I think you have
Yes, I
lot of
did.
people that didn't get to vote.
Yes, I know. That's why we're going to do it one more time to give everybody another chance to try it out. I'm going to double check a couple of things here before we go do that other vote. Give me just a few seconds. I'm going to go to the voter list on the next vote.
There's a hand.
Yeah, give me just a few moments. I wanted to check some selected ones. Saborin's there. Derek at Saborin.com. Yeah, Nick at Saborin. Yeah, Jim at Saborin.com. Both there. Good. All right. Validate the list. The list is validated and it is good. All right. Back to my dashboard. And Sonia, you still have a question?
I actually have a suggestion. Those who have not received it, try logging completely out of your email and log back in and see if that will push it into your inbox.
An excellent suggestion there, Ansonia. Appreciate that one. Appreciate that very much. And if the access key and the password are not working for you, Marianne's got a wonderful suggestion. Remember, there are no spaces in either the access key or the password. No spaces. No matter what your key or password are, there are no spaces in them. Before, behind, or in the middle. And capitalization is important. All right. Moving along to our next election, I need to set this up and see if I'm going to have the same problem with the payment.
Are you going to use the same access key and password?
It will be the same access key and password, yes.
Now mine was showing 211.93.
Yep,
But you're
that's
saying
fine. Those will be different for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, what you heard me telling other people was theirs and theirs alone. But none of them have a space in them. Either a dash or a period or something like that.
Okay.
And yes, Jim, it's going to make me put in your address every single time. Okay, folks, we're going to begin another vote.
Do this one for
And
5 minutes.
this one is also for 8. This one is also for 8. Just the practice votes are 8. All right, here we go.
Now, if we have not closed that window, what do we do? Do we go to the email and click on the link again?
Go to that window and see what it says. That window may change. I think we're going to both learn on this one. If the window does not change, then go back to your newest email, the one that you should have just received, and click on the link in it. We're getting ballots coming in. Good.
David, this is
Yes.
Jackie,
Hi,
District
Jackie.
8 PQD. I received a ballot for the alignment. Did not seem to be a sample ballot.
You're kidding.
Same here.
Same.
All right, then we are
Steven
going to
mentions
stop it.
next vote.
Yeah, I received one on adapting the minutes. Adapting the minutes.
Minutes? Oh, no. Okay.
Adapting, yeah.
All right, everybody just stop voting. This is not how I planned it. I'm sorry.
Dick Poyer, were you commenting on the same thing?
Yeah, it was in a vote on the
I had the same
alignment.
thing. Yeah, I'll lower my hand.
Alignment here too.
All right, please do not vote. You're getting a preview.
Same
to
thing
vote.
here.
All right, give me a few seconds.
Sherry, did you have something? Sherry Adams Hall, did you have something different? No. Okay. Terry
Jim, can you
Marvan.
play some music for a few minutes?
I mean, well, we have people raising their hands. I'll ask people not to raise their hands if they have the same problem that's already been discussed.
It's not the same problem.
Okay.
It's not a problem at all, actually.
Okay.
But the first time it did not give the next vote, I had to re-enter it, but this time it did. So that's a good positive thing. So it carried on this time.
So
Which is nice.
what was the process you followed, Terry?
I went back, I had to go back into the second email, and do that and re-enter everything. But now it says vote again, which I know you don't want us to do, but at least it's there. We know that's going to work.
Okay, thank you. Sharice, did you have a comment on something?
Yes, Jim, Sharice, District 8. I am wondering, because I stopped with it open. If I just X out of it, will that be fine for when it's time to actually vote on this? Or should I just leave it up until it's time to actually vote for it?
So your question is relevant for everyone. It's been covered already, but there was a lot to take in at the same time. If you close your voting window, you will have to go to the email and click on the link and enter the information that your access key and your password again. That's it. Otherwise, you can leave the voting window open and you don't have to go back and re-click in your email. At least that's the operating theory.
Specifically for this particular question,
Oh,
correct?
I
I
don't
have
know that this would be any different, but I might be
okay.
wrong.
Okay. I'll just close it and we'll hope for the
Yeah,
best.
just close it. Just close it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. There'll be a completely different vote, just like the one you saw. Okay. All right, everybody. Now we're going to do a test vote for real, an actual test vote sample. So, are we ready to do that? Oh, and I've got to pay for it too. So, hang on.
David, you're going to owe me a beer when this is all done.
Deal.
I still
This
think
one.
it takes less
Just one?
time. It still takes less time than trying to count everybody, making sure everybody has the right number for their name and all of that other stuff, because that takes a long time every time.
You are
So
correct. Okay, we are ready to start the next test vote. This is a test vote, folks. You should be receiving emails starting now.
Dom, you have your hand up.
Yes, thank you. I was just looking at Jim's note, something we may want to consider doing here now. You're allowing 8 minutes, but future votes are only going to be 5. Is
Yes.
taking a look at who has not received something at the by the 5 minute mark, maybe even the 4 minute mark, something hasn't shown up in their email. So we're aware if we're going to have anybody
Okay.
that may eventually get this email,
Yeah,
but they end up getting
understood.
it.
I'll call out the 5 minute mark and have people raise hands at the 5 minute mark.
Actually, Dave, as the timer, I was doing that. So I
Thank
will do
you.
that for you.
Oh, since you are the timer, thank you.
This is Jim Sally. The next vote link is not working, so I'm going to have to go back in to the email and start from the beginning. But I did get
Yes.
a next vote link, but it says there's nothing live or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that may not work because of the way I just discombobulated everything. So I did things in the wrong order. So
Candace, you have a comment?
Yeah, I was just going to mention, I think it does look like the votes are per ballot. So when he resubmitted it, it's a new ballot because I tried to do the same thing and it didn't work.
exactly, it's a new ballot, not a vote. So yes, yeah, you're absolutely right. The next vote button will not work in this case. So you are going to have to go in and get an email every single time. So sorry. And we are getting ballots. And they are being tabulated. And we have a lot more ballots already than we had before. So we're in good. Yeah, amazing, Sheree. It is the same question. We just want to see if you all were telling the truth the first time you voted.
Maybe our email services this morning just didn't know what to do with this and they were confused.
That's probably true.
This is Anworth. I'm still not receiving anything, and I tried doing the full log on, log out, and log back in, searching on the subject, checking all the folders. If it's just me, then I will live with that.
And why don't you go ahead and post your email address in the chat so we can visibly
It's
check
in
there's no
there. I'll
misspelling.
put it again.
So I see in the registration that the email for Annie Worth is just the number 54. That might be the problem. There's a column where I think you might have been, David, you'll have to take a look at it if you have a moment. You might have the wrong email address for her. I'll put it in the one part of the registration has the right email address, but there's a column that says email that just has 54 in it. But let me
Well, I've got an email of annewarth@gmail.com, but
that's the one.
Yeah.
And you see that in the system, you're saying, right?
Yeah. Well, we see it in one of our systems.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure it's in the voter lists as well. So
This is Laura. I'm just letting you know we're about 450 into it.
Okay. If you have
And you
not
need to send a
received
check for $25 to Jim.
Excuse me,
and
Dan.
he'll get that
Excuse me,
fixed.
Dan. Excuse me, Dan. Can everybody who has not received an email please raise your hand right now?
Your electronic hand. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I am validating these. Andrew, what's your email address?
I'll throw it in the chat.
Okay. Everybody just please be patient for a moment. And you can take your hand down. Everybody else who hasn't received an email, leave your hand up, please. This may take a few moments. I apologize for the delay. Okay, and Sonia, your email address?
Nelsie, that's NELLSEA @mail.com. Now the first two came.
A lot slower. The first two emails came?
Yeah, but this last one did not.
The last one did not. Okay. Then I'm not going to stress about that one because the next one will. Got it. That was because I was very quick putting this one up. Thank you, Ansoni. You can lower your hand. Thank you. And Nick.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat again, just
Thank you. Yeah,
so
go
there's
ahead.
no confusion. Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Once I get his taken care of, then I'll talk to Linda. Okay, Linda.
I got the first two, but I didn't get this third one. LDMLOT at Hotmail.
Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Thanks. You may lower your hand. And Hasmukh Patel.
I got the email, but I select the color. I don't get the ballot yet.
Well, selecting the color is the ballot.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Very good.
David, there's a comment from Carrie Dostal. It says, shouldn't we be able to use any of the emails? No need to wait for the new one. Would you expect that to be true?
That is not true. The links are different in each email. They take you to a specific ballot. Each email will take you to a specific ballot. And if you use a previous email, it'll take you to a ballot that is closed. So that is a very, very good question. I'm validating that list and continue to review.
Can someone please
Okay.
put the link for the agenda and everything in the chat? I think I'll be helpful at this time, and then everybody will have the agenda right at their fingertips as well.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Save and exit. Okay. We are almost finished with this vote. It is still running. It is closing in a few moments. Whose email is Nacella@gmail?
LC, I think, is what you're thinking about. Is that
Well,
possible?
I've got a NELLSEA@gmail.com.
It's Nelsie@mail.com, not Gmail.
Okay. Mail.com. Very good. All right. I see that that one got typed in with mail.om. So I'm going to fix that. That's been your problem. All right. Okay. Still running. Update. Okay. I was able to fix that. Good. Looks like most, if not almost all, have voted. And back to the dashboard. Give me just a few moments, folks. I apologize for the delay on this. Something I want to get right. Okay. We've got that ended and the results. Oh my goodness. Are not as expected. It seems that turquoise has beaten out aqua in the runoff. With 59% of the vote. So great. Thank you so very much for that. I think we've all had some good practice. You've had good practice voting. I have had some amazing practice in administering a vote. So thank you very much. And I will, where am I on here? This voting. I will now turn the meeting back over to our chairman.
Thank you, David. Wow. I think you earned your keep this morning. There'll be a bonus check coming sometime here soon. All right. The next order of business here is to get the report of the Credentials Committee. And guess who is going to lead us through that? David, you're back on.
Well, hello there. Thank you. And I heard something rather disturbing this morning. I was told that this was a voluntary position. And I wasn't aware of that, but okay. I guess I'll just feel good about it. Credentials Committee report. We have 113 active clubs as of 2 days ago at 3:28 p.m. That means a quorum, or 1/3 of active clubs, so it's 38 clubs. Today, we have 46 clubs represented in our meeting today, so we have a quorum. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Do I hear a motion from you to to accept the report?
I would like to move that the report be accepted as submitted on this date.
Okay, motions from a committee do not require a second, so I believe we're ready to move forward. Are there any questions about the report? There being none, I declare the credentials report accepted as presented. We do have a quorum, and I want to thank David and the committee for the great job they did pulling all this together. All right, without exception, the chair appoints David Kincaid as a Zoom host. You probably already figured that out, but he will control the Zoom meeting, including monitoring the chat feature that will help myself as we work through the elections here. Without objection, let's see. Without objection, the chair also appoints David Kincaid as election monitor and chief teller, who will control sending out the voting ballots for each election and monitor the results. If there is no objection, the chair appoints Laura Mather as the timer. Hearing none, Laura is appointed. All right, the next order of business here is to adopt the agenda for this business meeting that was published prior to the meeting. Are there any changes to the agenda as distributed? If so, please state them. Hearing none. Hearing no questions, then the chair proclaims that the published agenda has been adopted. Chair is also assigned district Toastmaster and distinguished Toastmaster and past district governor Tom Kasia as parliamentarian for our council meeting today. And he'll be watching and monitoring and helping us as we work through this. The next order of business is a report from Rebecca Flischer on the new D11 District Alignment Committee. Welcome with me to the lectern, Rebecca, for an update, and she'll be able to answer any questions we may have. Rebecca.
Thank you. Good morning, District 211 District Council members. I am Rebecca Fletcher, a committee member of the Alignment Committee. It is a pleasure to speak with you all today. Prior to the presentation, the proposed alignment formal report was shared out, and I will provide context of what considerations went into the work of the Alignment Committee. Toastmasters International has requirements for the number of clubs in areas in divisions, and divisions in a district when considering alignment. There are also many suggestions regarding the workload of its leaders. This slide explains those. Please take a moment to read them. Next slide. Parameters such as club type, prospective clubs, and status of clubs post-renewals are shown here. Please take a moment to read as well. Next slide. World Headquarters provided a listing of the geographical boundaries of our new district on August 20th, 2025. This is the listing of those boundaries. Next slide. The next two slides present the 5 proposed divisions and the areas that represent them. It is worth noting that the areas 36 and 56 are not additional areas. These are proposed areas in Division C and Division E, respectively. Okay. The next two slides display our district map and the club placement in the proposed alignment. We have had an expansive district with districts 8, 19, and 54 coming together as one. The thought process of the proposal will be provided in the formal report. Okay, and now I am going to read our alignment proposal on behalf of our District 211 Alignment Chair, Matthew Knorr. Thank you and good morning, District 211 District Council members. Every year, districts are required by Toastmasters International to review the distribution of its clubs within areas and divisions to prepare for the new term, which begins on July 1st. As part of the district realignment efforts initiated by Toastmasters International Board of Directors, a committee was formed to align clubs from District 8, 19, 30, and 54. The goal of this committee was to align clubs in accordance to Protocol 7.0 district structure of the Toastmasters governing documents. With committee members Patty Howard, DTM, Rebecca Fletcher, and Lauren Villa-Labos, email correspondence and phone calls occurred to align the 133 clubs notated for realignment as of December 25th, or December 2025, 2 new charters, and quickly moving prospective clubs in a manner that made sense in regards to the wide-spanning geography that is the new District 211. Factors that were considered were current area alignment in their existing districts, geographies of considered travel for area directors, workload of said area directors, and status of meeting type, whether a club had in-person, hybrid, or Zoom-only meetings listed on their Find a Club on Toastmasters International. The proposed alignment was shared out and can be found on 211 districts documents if you have not seen it already. But the proposed alignment reflects adherence to the aforementioned Protocol 7.0, where an area must be comprised of at least 4 clubs, and a division must be comprised of at least 4 areas. This proposal will serve as groundwork for District 211's incoming trio to review, operate under, and realign as needed as September 2026 District 211 District Council meeting as new clubs are formed and the 20+ clubs highlighted in yellow work to bring their clubs back into good standing in the new district. I would like to thank Patty, Rebecca, and Lauren for their input towards this alignment. Their enlightened contributions to this alignment, as well as their knowledge for each district's geography, proved very helpful. It is hoped that this alignment proposal will guide our incoming leadership towards the district mission as presented by Toastmasters International. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Respectfully submitted, the District 211 Alignment Chair, Matthew Canor. On behalf of the Alignment Committee, I move the District 211 Alignment Report for 2026 to 2027 to be adopted.
Thank you, Rebecca. Well, the question before us is to accept the proposed alignment. If the report, in fact, is rejected, the board of directors will decide this for us. That is factual. So the real issue here now is not whether we change the alignment. It is, are there any questions about the alignment and why it was done the way that it was done? So I'll open the floor for those questions now. I'm hearing no question. Oh, here's a question. Okay. Calvin Gibbs.
Yes, good morning. This is Calvin Gibbs, District 30 VPE of Diversity for Success. My question is that if there was any changes made in the location or the functionality of a club, meaning going from virtual to hybrid, since December 2025, would those changes be included in this district realignment?
I have that one, John.
Okay, good.
Hey, Calvin. I think you might have gotten an email from me on this very subject. And the answer is at this point, the board has decided where district boundaries are. If a club status changes and it looks like that club could be relocated as a brick and mortar club by switching from online to hybrid, and therefore perhaps being reassigned to a district, there's a process involving the board of directors exclusively. It's not something that any individual district council can decide on their own. I think you might have an email from me on that subject. If you do not, let me know. For sure, it was part of a conversation with Christine Crow, yourself, possibly Don Williams. Does that sound familiar?
I remember the conversation that I had with Don Williams and Christine Crow. Do not recall seeing that email. So, Jim, could you please forward it again? Yes, could you forward it again? Thank you.
I might be misremembering, but I will definitely forward you that email. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Patrick, looks like you have your hand up, Patrick Olson.
Yes, I am curious why those clubs in Area 21 are actually not in Division A because they are actually located closer to Division A.
Rebecca, you want to try to answer that question?
Yes, give me 1 second to kind of get that together. So to repeat, you asked why one of the clubs near Division A is not listed as Division A.
Well, here's the thing. John Deere Toastmasters, Esprit de Corps, and Quad Cities Easy Speakers, which the third one is actually hybrid, are all located on the Illinois side of the Quad Cities, which is the western side of Illinois, are a lot closer to Area 15, 14, and 13 than they are to the rest of Division B. And I'm just curious why that area is in Division B versus Division A.
So when the decision was made, the geography that made more sense was based on the District 54 alignment versus the District 19 alignment, which is why it was chosen to have it be part of the district it is in, or the part it is in now. So that was kind of the thinking behind it when it was going through, was to follow more of the current District 54 alignment versus the District 19 one.
All right, thank you.
Does that help answer?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you.
I have a comment on that one. Patrick, we've been a hybrid club because we were meeting after the deck meeting. After we merge into 211, I think we will be a strictly online club. So I don't really think it matters where we meet at that point, what division we're in.
Right. I was referring to Quad City Easy Speakers. But yeah.
Okay. That answer your question, Dan?
Yeah, that answered my question.
Okay. All right. So any other questions or comments about the alignment, realignment? All right, hearing none, then the motion now before us is to accept the proposed alignment for 2026, 2027. It does require a majority to pass. So the Zoom master will send out shortly here a yes or no vote to those registered for this meeting. And you will have 5 minutes according to this to cast your ballot. But given the difficulties we've had, I think we'll just monitor that and make sure that things are working the way they are. We may need to extend that time, but let's target 5 minutes to do that. A majority of those present and voting after whatever the time is will determine if this alignment passes. Zoom Master, please inform the chair when the ballot has been sent out. And then after 5 minutes, also please inform me of the results by private chat.
Mr. Chairman, the balloting has begun.
Thank you. Hmm.
Guys, since we're still in the middle of this, I apologize, but I need to know before the time's up. We do not hit next vote, correct? We just
That's
stay.
correct. Do
Okay,
not hit next
thank
vote.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
can close that window. The one that I said do not close, go ahead and close it. Elaine, I addressed your question in chat.
Thank you.
And the voting has ended. Please stand by while we tabulate the results. John, if you click on that picture, it gets bigger.
It's in the chat, is that right, David?
That's correct.
I don't see a picture.
I just sent you, just click on what I sent.
Want to also message me, David? I'll put it on the slide.
Okay.
Known caller.
Well, for whatever reason, I don't see the picture, so let's go ahead and post it and we'll just read it out.
There you are, Jim.
Got it. Pretty teeny tiny day, John. And I'm going to share now. Boom.
Okay, thank you very much for voting, everyone. It looks like we've got approval here at 93 in favor of and 6 opposed. So the alignment is approved, and the district director-elect will submit this alignment to World Headquarters by July the 15th as required by our policy and bylaws. Please join me in thanking Rebecca Fletcher and members of the committee for her hard work. Thank you, Rebecca. Fantastic. All right, so we're ready to move forward to our next order of business, which is a report from the new District Leadership Committee Chair, Bonnie Tippie. Please help me welcome her to the virtual lectern. Again, we will try to answer any questions you have. Bonnie?
Thank you, Council Chair, District Council Chair Jim. And I apologize if it's a little mushy here. I have no internet at home, so I'm hanging out at Starbucks. So let's get the committee report started. Jim, if you could flip for me. The purpose of the District Leadership Committee was to identify and seek qualified candidates for district elected roles, and then confirm that the candidates met their qualifications. We evaluated all candidates for district elected roles, and we nominate the best candidates. Deliberations and votes are confidential. We present our report to the district director and then to the district council. We ensure that there is a minimum of one candidate for each of the offices of district director and program quality director, and 2 or more candidates for the office of club growth director, as well as a minimum of 1 candidate for all other elective district offices. Our committee members, I was the committee chair. From District 8, Angela Brennan, Sharice Manor, Debbie Young, Karen Leingang. From District 19, Ed Bick, Chris Sheehan. From District 54, Angie Mullen and Don Greiner. I thank each and every one of them for all of their hard work. It was greatly appreciated. At the time of taking office, district director must have served at least 6 consecutive months as a club president and at least 12 consecutive months as program quality director, club growth director, division director, or a combination of these. Program quality director and club growth director must have served at least 6 consecutive months as club president and at least 12 consecutive months as a program quality director, a club growth director, a division director, an area director, or any combination of these. And a division director must have served at least 6 consecutive months as a member of a district council. Additional requirements. An elective officer must have been an active member of a Toastmasters club in good standing for the entire preceding 12 months, or a member for 12 consecutive months within the past 3 years within the district the officer shall serve. And a member may only be a candidate for elective office in one district at any given time. A member may only serve in one position within any district executive committee at any given time. A member may not be a candidate for district positions elected by the district council while actively competing in a current Toastmasters speech contest cycle. Candidates shall not serve as speech contest officials or test speakers above the club level. The District Leadership Committee report status is complete because it met the following condition. There is at least one candidate for each elected role except Club Growth Director, which has the required 2 candidates. The District Leadership Committee nominated the candidates as followed. Estelle Foster, District Director. Donella Bowser, Rochelle McGee as Program Quality Director. Carrie Susharaj, Gary Vaughn, Club Growth Director. And for district director or division directors, I am going to apologize if I mispronounced your names. Matthew Kanaur, Ann Warth, Christina Evans, Lee Kotwitz, Jim Zborin. Now, there are appointed positions within the District Executive Council, one is which being an area director. It's one of the most satisfying roles in Toastmasters. It's a wonderful opportunity to extend yourself as a leader and become acquainted with the wider Toastmasters committee. Now, the best guides for this role are the Toastmasters International District Leadership Handbook and Serving Club Through Visits, a guide for area directors. Now in area or Division A, 5 area directors will be needed. Division B, again, 5 area directors. Division C, 6 area directors. Division D, 5 area directors. And Division E, 6 area directors. I have several names for division direct or for area directors, but we need many more. So if you're interested, let us know. Sorry, Jim, I went off script. All of these positions are under the direction of the division director. There are appointed positions as well. Public relations manager, who needs to have an understanding of public relations or is willing to learn. Administration manager, accurately record meeting actions, have access to personal computer, reliable, prompt, and well organized. The finance manager, understanding of basic bookkeeping practices and accounting experience. Logistics manager, responsible for effective operations of meetings, contests, and training sessions. Parliamentarian, provide assistance to ensure proper meeting procedures are followed. I do have one person who is interested in the finance manager, but all other positions are available as well. So, next slide, Jim. That's the leadership committee report. I again want to thank everyone who went through the process with us. Our committee, those people who submitted or had nominations submitted and went through the interview process and on all of the stuff that happens to have this report completed. So thank you very much. And I turn this back over to our district council chair, John Greiner. I can't talk today. Sorry, John Greiner.
Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, I think our next slide should have the summary then. Is that right, Jim?
We'll be doing it one election at a time.
Okay, great. Okay, so our only candidate for district director is Estelle Foster, DTM. We were not notified of any additional candidates wishing to enter the race or contest the race for district director within the 7 days window prior to the start of this meeting. Since there can be no further nominations, then nominations are closed for this office. For district director, District 211, the following name has been nominated: Estelle Foster, DTM. Without objection, if there is only one candidate for an office, the chair may instruct the administration manager to cast a single ballot for the candidate. The chair declares that nominations are closed and instructs the administration manager to cast that single ballot for Estelle Foster, DTM, and declares her elected as the incoming 211 district director for 2026-2027. Please join me in a round of applause for our newly elected district director, Estelle Foster, DTM. Thank you all, and thank you, Estelle. All right, move ahead to the election of our program quality director for District 211. The two candidates are Donella Bowser and Burchelle McGee. In alphabetical order. Since the race is contested, each candidate will give up to a 2-minute speech. Timing cards, they'll be turning green at 1:30. At yellow, you'll see the 1:45, at 1:45, you'll see the yellow card, and the red will appear at 1:55. And at 2 minutes, the microphone will be turned off. Can we get the timer to be sure you are pinned in the corner so that the candidates can see the timing device? Okay, Laura, I see you're there, so I think that's work. Okay. Can the candidates both see the timer?
John, let me run through my cards real quick.
Okay,
Green,
good.
yellow, red. Okay.
All right, that should be fairly visible to most of you. It will appear in the background then, and I assume, and so let's go ahead and get started here then. In alphabetical order, we'll hear from the two nominated candidates, starting with Donella Bowser. Thank you, Donella.
Donella, can you raise your hand real quick, please?
Yes, do you want my virtual hand or my
Yes, your
physical?
virtual hand, so
Oh,
I can
sorry about
find
that.
you.
Oh,
I have
gotcha.
to be
Okay.
able to find you. Yes.
Okay, I got it.
I found
Oh, sorry, I've had it. Okay.
Give me just a few moments. Okay, there you are. You may proceed, Donella.
All right. Good morning, District 211. Good morning, District 211. My name is Donella. I am super excited to be in front of you today. And I do apologize if you hear any background noise. I'm at a conference and it's a little bit noisy. And I tried to find a little space to get away from that. But proceeding on, today, I want to talk to you about who I am and why I want to be your next PQD. The first part is talking to you about who I am. I am a person of service. I've served my country for 24 years in the United States Air Force. I joined Toastmasters in 2014 while I was still in the military, and I have been an avid member ever since. I also have served in several club officer roles, technically all 7 club officer roles. I have also been an area director for both District 8 and District 117, but during different Toastmasters years. That way you don't think I was the area director for this at the same time. And I have also been a division director for District 8 as well. So hopefully out of all those things that I just shared with you, you're getting the idea that I am a person of service, that I want to serve in whatever capacity that I can serve, whether it's at the club, at the district, even just in the community itself as far as Toastmasters goes. My why is the second point I wanted to talk about today. My why is because I want to keep helping people to see that they can do it. I want people to see that Toastmasters is a great organization to help people on both that professional and that personal level. I know for me personally, Toastmasters has helped me be able to stand in front of people and to feel comfortable even speaking. It has also helped me just being able to feel like an impromptu speaking because of tabletops. I feel more comfortable with that as well. So overall, Toastmasters from District 211, I'm super excited to serve, whatever capacity that is. I am also excited to help District 211 in the form of helping our Toastmasters see that they can get that education and to be better Toastmasters. Thank you for this time. Back to you.
Thank you, Donella. Okay, our second candidate here for PQD is Burchelle. I've already introduced her before. She is right. Looks like you're ready here. Can we make sure that there we go. Okay, can you confirm that you can see the timer?
I can see the timer.
Okay, it sounds like your vocal is working, so you may proceed at your leisure.
Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters. You are the honored guest today. My name is Burchelle McGee, as stated, and I'm here to introduce myself in the newly formed District 211. And I'm excited about it. I started in Toastmasters in June of 22 as Shalom Church Toastmasters in Florissant, Missouri, outside of St. Louis. Within a few months, I was representing the club in the humorous and international speech contest at the area and at the division levels. After that, boom, I became president. That was a trial by fire. The leadership and the confidence that I developed in the club led me to my current role as Division F director in District 8. At this role, I use lessons in pathways, which will be critical in this role. I have enhanced my team building skills, working with the club officers and area directors. I've strengthened my communication skills to work with a diverse, very diverse group of people and meet them where they are. Further development of my skills in Toastmasters, as well as that in previous organizations, make me a strong and ideal candidate for this position. My role as special events coordinator for the Missouri State PTA helped develop my organizational skills, team leadership, as well as strategic planning. My role as a Girl Scout troop leader for 13 years, a troop organizer, a recruiter, being on the membership connection committee, helped develop that team building, resourcefulness, and goal-oriented mentality. My character is full of integrity, sincerity, empathy, and honesty. I am respectable, dependable, and disciplined, and I can pivot when a situation arises. These qualities are some of the reasons why I feel that I am a strong and ideal candidate for the new District 11 Program Quality Director. Thank you.
Thank you, Burchell. Okay, I'll remind you all again that the two candidates are Donella Bowser and Burchell McGee. The electronic ballots will now be sent. Indicate your preference by quickly selecting the Program Quality Director on your electronic ballot. The chair reminds the District Council that it takes a majority of those present and voting to be elected. After 5 minutes, the polls will close unless it's obvious that we are having issues or difficulties. So let's target 5 minutes and see what happens here.
The voting has begun. The voting is ended.
Caller.
We have the results.
We have the results. As Jim said, Donnell Bowser, 20 votes. Rochelle McGee, 75 votes. Congratulations, Rochelle. She is our program quality director-elect for 2026, 2027. Congratulations, Rochelle. All right, so moving ahead, for Club Growth Director, District 211. Since this race is also contested in alphabetical order, each candidate will be giving a 2-minute speech or up to a 2-minute speech. Again, we reviewed this once before, but the green card will appear at 1 minute 30 seconds. As you see in the corner, the yellow will be at 1:45, the red at 1:55, and at 2 minutes, the microphone will be turned off. For the candidates' speeches and timing, the timer, we want you to virtually raise their hand when they get on the screen so that we can make sure that everyone can see them. That will appear in the upper left-hand corner. I believe we got that all sorted out and ready to go here. So in alphabetical order, first we'll hear from Carrie Susaraj. Carrie?
Hello, can everyone see me?
Can you see the timer?
I can see the timer.
Okay, please proceed.
Hello, everybody. My name is Carrie Susraj. It is an honor to speak to this group of Toastmasters as we form our new district. I must confess, I may be a little bit terrified. We have a monumental task ahead of us, but that little bit of trepidation I have is far outweighed by the excitement and the enthusiasm I have to create this new District 211. We get to build new relationships, to set new goals, to try new and innovative ways to do things, and to make District 211 the best in the entire international organization. And that's up to us, every single person here. And I know we can do it. I'm beyond excited to have the opportunity to run for Club Growth Director. If elected, I will put all my effort into setting and trying to achieve those goals for our new district. Since joining Toastmasters in 2017, I've gradually grown all of my communication and leadership skills through various projects, club officer roles, and multiple district positions. I am willing to put in the work to learn everything I need to learn, form committees, make connections with all of the people here, delegate tasks, work closely with the district trio, and truly be a servant leader for everyone in this district. I'm really excited for what the future holds, and I thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Carrie. Our second candidate, Gary Vaughn. Gary, can we find you? There you are. Can you see the timer?
I can see the timer.
And we can hear you, so you may proceed when you're ready.
Well, thank you, and thank you, committee, for being here today. My name is Gary Vaughn. I am running for one of the only roles that I have not filled yet in my time in district leadership, which is Club Growth Director. During my time, I've kept a pretty good philosophy that matches the Toastmaster philosophy, and that is everything begins at the member level. And Club Growth Director sort of merges those two aspects, whether it's retaining our current members or gaining prospective new members. That is the space that I love to be in. During my time as Program Quality Director and District Director, I loved meeting the members of my district, learning what they wanted to do, what they wanted to achieve, and how their goals could ultimately make our goals as a district become a reality. I even went so far as to cheer a lot of folks on during my time as district director, and I'm sure if you do not know anything about that, it's floating around on the internet somewhere. But as the concept of a new district came along, District 211, I thought, what better way to serve this new district than at the district level? And when I was called upon to accept this nomination, I thought this was the perfect spot. I want to learn from everybody in this extended district, learn what they want to achieve, learn how they can grow, and help foster that through this district leadership appointment. So thank you for your consideration. I look forward to meeting everybody in this new district and seeing what we can achieve together.
Thank you, Gary. Okay. We are ready to vote, so the electronic ballots will now be sent out for the Club Growth Director position. I'm going to remind you again that it takes a majority of those present and voting to be elected. Again, after 5 minutes, the polls will close unless there is some reason to extend those. So let's go ahead with the vote.
Voting has begun. You should be beginning to receive your emails now.
David Kincaid, please take a look at Carol Lozier's message in the chat.
Yeah, Jim, I'm on it. The voting is closed.
We have results.
Okay, the results are in. The election results turn out to be Carrie Susaraj with 41 votes, Gary Vaughn with 50 votes. So congratulations. I declare Gary Vaughn as the 2026-2027 Club Growth Director for District 211. Congratulations to Gary. Well, I'm going to go off script here a little bit. Some of you may know that Gary was what he's referring to in his little comments here was that he, as district director last year, had volunteered to appear in a cheerleader's uniform if the district was elected or achieved distinguished or better, and he did. He actually did that. And so that's what's floating around on the internet. So if you want to see your new club growth director, what he looks like in her cheerleading outfit, go check out the YouTube. It's out there somewhere. I don't know where, but Gary can probably tell you. Anyway, congratulations to both of you. Very good candidates. All of our candidates today were just fantastic here. So thanks to all of you and congratulations to all of you. We love having you as part of our team as we move forward. All right, the next part of the event here is to deal with our division director elections. The following names were put forward as candidates for the position of District 211 Division Directors during the 2026-2027 year from the DLC report. They're listed there. You can see them. Matthew Knauer, Ann Worth for Division B. For Division C, Christina Evans. Division D, Lee Kotwitz. And Division E, Jim Zaborin. The chair was not notified of any additional candidates wishing to enter the race or contest the race for division director 7 days prior to this event. So without objection, since there's only one candidate for an office, the chair may instruct the administration manager to cast a single ballot for each unopposed division director candidate. And that is where we are today. So hearing no objections, the chair declares that nominations are closed and instructs the administration manager to cast a single ballot for Division A, Matthew Knauer, Division B, Ann Worth, Division C, Christina Evans, Division D, Lee Kotwitz, Division E, Jim Zaborin for the year 2026-2027 in District 211. Declare them duly elected as D211 Division Directors. Please join the chair in a round of applause for our incoming division directors. All of you, thank you and congratulations. Okay, well, we've got that part of the business done. We still have a few things to talk about here, so let's move forward. Upon adjournment of the district council annual meeting, all election results are final. Results of the election must be displayed on the district website and may also be announced in other public forums as soon as possible following adjournment of the meeting. All ballots should be retained for 24 hours following the close of the meeting for review only by the district director or district credentials chair as necessary, and immediately thereafter destroyed by the district director or district credentials chair. I now invite District Director-elect Estelle Foster, DTM, to make a few comments. Welcome, Estelle.
Thank you. I am honored by the trust that you have placed in me to serve as your district director. When I first stepped into a district leadership role, I knew I was making a commitment to serve for 4 years. While serving as club growth director, I learned about the realignment that would bring us here to a newly formed district. That moment stayed with me because it meant an opportunity to help shape something new. Today, that opportunity becomes a responsibility. My vision is that this district is a place where members feel comfortable, supported, and confident in their growth. Because when members feel that way, clubs thrive. And when clubs thrive, the district succeeds. To achieve that, I have 3 priorities. First, leadership development. Developing leaders is our long-term strategy, and it starts with giving people the support and confidence to step into leadership roles. Second, culture and integrity. We will lead with transparency and accountability because integrity comes before recognition. Third, club quality. Strong clubs create meaningful member experiences, and that is the foundation of everything we do. At the end of this year, success will be measured by whether we have built a strong pipeline of leaders ready to continue the work. Toastmasters helped me find my confidence, and it gave me the courage to step into new opportunities. I want that same experience for every member. As your district director, I aim to be a role model leader, and I will honor my commitments. You can trust that I will do what I say I will do. Thank you. I look forward to serving you.
Thank you, Estelle. All right, so moving ahead here, please, I want to thank Bonnie before we leave this part of the meeting for working with members of the committee that did all the nominations. So thank you for all their hard work, and thank you to Bonnie Appreciate that, Bonnie. Thank you. All right, the next order of business is a report from the District 211 District Transition Committee Chair Elaine Curry. Please help me welcome to the virtual the 211 lectern Elaine for an update and answer, so she can answer maybe even any of your questions if we have a few minutes. So Elaine, you're up.
Thank you, District Council Chair. Good morning, everyone. And I know you're glad we finally got to this part, so I won't delay. My name is Elaine Curry, and I'm honored to serve as the District Transition Chair for District 211. Let's do this. Today, I will provide a high-level update on the transition process, the work completed by our committees and individual contributors, and the collaborative efforts that have brought us to this point. The District Transition Committee operated with three key priorities in mind. First, maintaining a clear focus on supporting the efforts forming this newly realignment of District 211. Secondly, ensuring minimal disruption so the current districts, Districts 8, 19, and 54, could remain focused on their mission. And third, developing input that would support future decision-making by incoming leadership in the district. The approach allowed us to be able to get to the point that we could align our new district accordingly and get information out to the leaders. Now I'd like to let you know the role and responsibilities for me was, as a district transition chair, was to guide and coordinate the overall effort. This included appointing ad hoc committees and subject matter experts to review key operational areas across the districts. I also work to ensure strong collaboration across committees while maintaining alignment with timelines and deliverables. A significant contribution was made by my fellow district transition chairs of newly forming District 30 and District 212. In addition, progress reports were completed and submitted throughout the process to ensure transparency and accountability. This effort was highly collaborative. We saw strong participation from committee chairs and subject matter experts. Additionally, the district transition chairs for Districts 30 and 212 cooperated in sharing information that was applicable to all of us from their committees and working groups. There was consistent communication, a shared sense of purpose, and a clear commitment to strengthening the future district. That level of engagement made a meaningful difference in the quality of the work that was completed. To ensure a comprehensive review, we established committees across several key areas. These included technology, training, operations, recognition programs, public relations, events, and finance. Each area represents a key component of how a district functions effectively. The committees followed a consistent and structured approach in their work. They began by collecting current district data and reviewing existing processes, tools, and documentation. They then analyzed similarities and differences across the districts, identifying areas of alignment as well as unique approaches. From there, they evaluated effectiveness, looking at efficiency, scalability, and impact on the members. Finally, they compiled and submitted their findings to support the overall transition process. So what's next? As we move forward, the next step is partnership. The District Transition Committee will work directly with the newly elected district leaders, whom I congratulate once again, providing support, walking through the reports, and responding to any additional information needs. This ensures continuity and a smooth transition into the next phase of leadership. I would like to take a moment out to personally acknowledge a few individuals, but by far there are many more that deserve our thanks for helping us get this far. But a very special thank you goes to my fellow Group 9 District Transition Chairs, Donnelly Williams and Chris Poole. We met faithfully and we were able to really come together and help each other out as we exchanged information. Your leadership and your collaboration and partnership throughout this process has been invaluable, and it has truly been a privilege to work alongside them. Next, I would like to also extend my sincere gratitude to all committee chairs, members, and contributors. For the sake of time, I couldn't list everybody, but here are some of the names. Your willingness to give your time, share your insights, and engage thoughtfully in this process has made a lasting impact. This was a true team effort, and your contributions are deeply appreciated. In closing, this has been a thorough, collaborative, and forward-focused effort. The work completed provides a strong foundation to support a smooth and successful district transition. Thank you for your continued commitment to leadership, service, and excellence. And I can't wait for the new Toastmaster year to begin, and we all can come together and make this a great district. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. District Council Chair.
Thank you, Elaine. Well, that brings us to the next order of business here, and that is acknowledgements on my part, and then we'll have some announcements and move on with our closing ceremonies. So first of all, I wanted to acknowledge these folks here. You see them all on the screen. Jim, I don't know, you are the one who probably needs to make most of this.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go ahead here and talk this through?
Sure. So most folks on the call probably don't know who I am or what my role was. And in this, for today's business meeting, I was appointed to be what they were calling a representative district director to organize the district council. And with that, I reached out to a number of individuals from all over District 8, District 54, District 19, and got many volunteers who were happy to help out. Tom Kasha has just been amazing. Elaine Curry was amazing. You just heard from her. Rebecca Fletcher stepped up at the last minute to help out with Matthew Kanur, who was the chair of the alignment committee, but was also candidate, so couldn't speak. Obviously, past international president John Greiner has done an amazing job chairing our meeting today. David Kincaid, I've never seen anyone move like this guy handling issues. Karen Leingang was very supportive, helped put together a candidate showcase that was just amazing. Laura Mather stepped in at the last minute to help out with timing, and I'll count logistics as well. Marianne Reichelt also stepped in at the last minute to help out as administration. And Bonnie Tippie, of course, was chairing the district leadership committee. So my sincere thanks to all of you. I'm very, very grateful.
Thank you, Jim. And I would extend my thanks to everyone who participated in this meeting today. I think you saw a fine example of how we can work together to actually achieve what we want to achieve here, as articulated by a number of people and individuals here today. So I want to thank you. We have completed the order of business here. We have some announcements, I guess, before we actually adjourn, and that has to do with the International Convention. For those of you that have not been to Vancouver, it's really a fun place to be. It really is. this convention, how many were any of you at 2017 convention there? Anybody were there? Yeah. There was a number of you there, I think. This one's going to be held in the same place. It's going to be at the convention center down on the waterfront. It's a wonderful place to be. There are a number of different hotels that are scattered around within walking distance, basically, from the convention center, and it is a wonderful facility. So I hope you can make it. I don't know if anyone else wants to talk to this or not, but that's been my experience being there before. And I think we look forward to having a wonderful convention. We got all these districts that are being realigned now. Everybody's going to be there, hopefully celebrating even more progress than we had last year in terms of the number of distinguished districts. And also looking forward then to the new organization as we know it with realigned districts in 2026-27. So thank you all for supporting, working with us today. If you could make it to Vancouver, love to see you there. It's a fun time and a worthwhile time to meet friends and reconnect. All right, so we have completed the order of business on our agenda, I believe. Since there is no further business, 2 hours and 25 minutes. All right, we survived. Thank you all for being here. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you all.
Congratulations all. Bye, guys.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congrats.
Thanks for the birthday trip. My birthday's August 14th. Just happened to
Happy
be going
birthday.
there. Y'all have a good day.
Tom, can you stick around? And if Dick is still on, Dick Poyer's still on, maybe he could stick around and we could have a little chat.
Sure. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I have stopped recording.